1,
2, 3, 4,
5, 6. Thank you everyone for joining us today for celebrating my sister's graduation party. I wanted to take this opportunity and say a few words to you, Annie, and to share with your friends exactly the real Annie behind the scenes they probably don't know about. I wanted to let you know, Annie, how proud I am to see you here today. I know what journey you went through. And I want to share with your friends really what you're all about, because I think they know you as that fun, jolly Annie, but the Annie that went through so many different things in the last 4 years. I really wanted to commend her and share that story with you. Before I start, I wanted to tell you guys that, there's a part of me that used to feel very guilty. I felt like, I always used to criticize my sister for not being a part of our family all the time. She was always on the computer. But today, I can see her today. She's honor roll graduate. Every moment she did, everything she did was for her future. And she's doing such a good job. And I want to say you've done an amazing thing for yourself. But what got her here today was 4 years ago, a step she did to come here and move to Houston, to be away from the environment of Atlanta where she was always in the family. We are very family oriented. So to get her out of that environment, she moved to Houston in 2008, leaving our family behind with a job though. She did come here with a job, but a couple of months later she lost her job. And I saw her at that time, she was so defeated. But Annie never gave up. She continued, and within 4 weeks, with the economy that we were living in, she found herself another job. In just a couple of months, my older brother Ali moved in, and then a year later Alicia. So within 2 years, she not only had a whole new life for her, but she had 2 brothers that she had to raise. And every time I would go to her house, I would see that she is feeding them on time, she's taking care of them, she's making sure they're doing academically where they are supposed to be. She made sure that they were on the right track, they weren't doing anything wrong. She really did such a great job. She used to work 8 hours a day, go to school, then also come back home, cook, clean, and that's a very difficult job to do. She's an amazing sister to have, and I want her to know how much my family and I appreciate what she's done for us. She took a lot of criticism, I know, from her family and friends. There was many times where she used to call me and say, I feel so bad, my friends call me right now, they want me to come out to eat with her, but she had no time. She was so overwhelmed with homework. But today, as you can all see, and I know every one of us is so happy for her to see her right here. And there was a quote actually I wanted to share with you guys, especially you, Annie, that I found online by Antella Francis. It quotes, "The path to success is never easy. It could be long, but who rises accomplishes great things. Not only acts, but also dreams. Not only plans, but also believes. If you believe, you will try, and those who try always succeed." I think this is truly what Annie is all about, and I want everyone here to make applause for her commitment. Thank you so much. Does anybody have any questions?
I do.
Yes.
What did you do to support her?
Initially, I was a very bad sister. I used to think like, God, you're just going to school, you're doing this and that. I was not the best support system in the beginning, but she inspired me to go to school. And when I was on her feet, I realized what she really is doing. And after that, I think anything she needed from us, we were there. So it took some time for us to understand her, but we got there. Any other questions?
What was the biggest sacrifice Amy made?
I think she sacrificed her quality of life and her way of living. She surrounded herself with work all the time. She was always in the books, always in the computer. She was not able to go to any family events or friend events or weddings or birthdays because she was so overwhelmed with school. But, we can see this is why she did it.
How did your parents feel about her moving to Houston?
We come from a traditional family, like all of you guys know. They weren't really happy, but it took a little of time for them to adjust, but they were okay. Any more questions? Well, I want to thank everyone for joining us today to be a part of such a big milestone in my sister's life. Dinner has been served. Please feel free to go ahead and start, and I'll see you guys around. Thank you. Audience countdown.
1,
2, 3, 4.
5, 6.